everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. And today I want to show you kind of a simplified acoustic rendition of Take It Easy by the Eagles. So this is a song that I use in my private lessons and stuff with students, like when we're working on getting down strumming and rhythm and stuff. This is a really good song for that. It doesn't have a lot of really difficult chords or anything, and the strumming isn't difficult, but it just kind of gets you onto, kind of is the beginning of getting you into like feeling out the rhythm as opposed to like memorizing a pattern of, you know, so many downs, so many ups kind of a thing. Anyway, be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at this. Alright, so the first thing, let's just run through the chords that we're going to be using this. We have G. So I'm on the 3rd fret of the low E with my 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the A string with my 1st finger, D and G strings are open, and I'm on the 3rd fret of the B string with my 3rd finger and the 3rd fret of the high E with my 4th finger. Then we have D major. So for D major, I'm playing the D string open, and then I'm on the 2nd fret of the G string with my 1st finger, 3rd fret of the B string with my 3rd finger, and 2nd fret of the high E with my 2nd finger. Then we have C major. So I'm on the 3rd fret of the A string with my 3rd finger, 2nd fret of the D string with my 2nd finger. G string is open, 1st fret of the B string with my 1st finger, and the high E is open. And then we have E minor. Low E, open, 2nd fret of the A string with my 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the D string with my 3rd finger, and the rest of the strings are all open. Alright, so the song starts off, it's got like kind of a little intro part, starts off just with a G. Now again, like I said, this is kind of is going to be changed a little bit from how this song originally is done. When you listen to the album version, there's an entire band, you know, multiple guitar parts and stuff. So this is like a rendition, so you can play this by yourself at the next, you know, barbecue, camping trip, that kind of a thing. So we've got that G, and so for the strum here, and this is kind of a strum that is kind of themed throughout, but there's like variations on it. So it's like this is kind of the main idea, but there's just some variations, alterations that will happen throughout it. So for this strum for this, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So it's down, down, up, up, down, up. To C, 1 strum on that, to D, back to G, C, D, and G. Okay, so this is where it leads up to right where the vocals would start. So build up from there, I'm like down, down, up. So that's like down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up. Now, like I said, we want to try to get away from the whole thing of like memorizing a pattern, but this is just kind of the rhythm of the song. So it's like if you put the song on and you started, you know, like, you know, doing like a little, you know, steering wheel drum beat like that, that can be translated over into down and up strokes. So you have to kind of feel it. Now, when you do that and you go off feel, some places where I have upstrokes, you might have downstrokes, and vice versa. You know, don't put too much thought into that. It's, you know, mostly kind of a thing you just want to feel it, and it might feel you know, a place where I put in an upstroke might feel like a downstroke for you, or, you know, the other way around. So starting there from after the so starting from that after that intro. Okay, so then that's where the vocal, I'm coming down the road. So here, if you sing the song while you're playing, and you don't even need to sing, if you just, you can just sping it. So where the syllables are in the words are a lot of places where you're going to change direction with your stroke. So even if I just, I'm running down the road, trying to loosen my load, I got 7 on my mind. So like that. See, I'm not even singing it. I'm just saying the words in the in the timing, the melody line that they are singing it in the song, and it's helping me with those transitions, like to where where to change pick stroke. So it starts off with that G. This is where the first change is going to be. So, like I said, the strumming is just constantly kind of changing. So you got that first part. D, C, G. So here, down, down, up, down, up, D, up, down, C. So you can see right there, just in the amount that I've played of this, and we were only on 3 chords, we've changed the strumming pattern to 3 different type of things. So again, this is one that you can kind of use what I'm doing as a guideline, but what you really want to do is really just try to feel it out. And the first few times you try this, it may not be very easy, and you might feel like that you're not doing it right. But just keep at it. Don't worry about trying to play it fast, and just kind of think about that rhythm and kind of translate that into your strums. Okay. So then after so this is where it goes into like the first take it easy. So we go to E minor, take it. Whoops, E minor, C, G, A minor. Now, I don't think I did this chord at the beginning, so really quick, we got the open A string, second fret of the D string with my second finger, second fret of the G string with my third finger, first fret of the B string with my first finger, and the high E is open. So the C, A minor, C, back to E minor, C, G, C, G, A minor, C, G. Back into another verse. So another thing with this is that if you try to do the exact same strumming pattern, like if you go like, I'm just going to figure out something that's just set in stone the same way, when you go into that second verse, it's going to feel a little bit different playing it, because everything with the syllables of the words does not line up the same way. So you really kind of, this is a thing where you really kind of want to work with just getting that, So a way we can do this, I'm just muting the strings, and I'm running down the road, trying to loosen my load, I got 7 women on my mind, which would be kind of the same thing, if I'm running down the road, trying to loosen my load, I got 7 women on my mind. So even the kind of the same thing, you get that sort of like a little beat, And what you're doing with your right hand might be a downstroke, and what you do with your left hand might be an upstroke, or it could be the other way around. Everybody's a little bit different. I found just with students that I would say the majority of the people that the right is a down and the other way is an up, is an up. So a really easy way to figure it out is just play it one way and then try it the other way, reversing it. And one way is going to feel really natural and one way is probably going to feel really awkward to you. Okay, so like it goes into that second verse. Whoops. Okay, now with this, you could also just kind of really simplify this, especially if you're really a beginner, and you could just do, just one strums. So you could start off with that, and then you could kind of, go from there instead of just, you could change it to anything just to kind of get you started with the whole idea with it. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you have a question or a recommendation for a future lesson. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so that way you don't miss out any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Alright, so that is all I've got for you today on this. I hope that this was helpful for you, with stuff with strumming, and maybe you learned a new song and, just some other thing you can work on your chord changes and your rhythm and stuff, and have a fun song that, everybody knows and can sing along with under your belt for, the next party, jam, session, whatever it may be. Alright, that is all I got for you today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.